So today we are going to do a radial design. We're going to do these lovely suns. And to start with, I'm going to give you a variety of circle templates. And I realize that this one is really big, but that's okay. And I'm just very lightly with a pencil going to trace. And you are going to be such fantastic students that are sharing these circles. I have found if you hold your pencil more towards the end of your pencil and not at the very front, but if I hold it at the back end of it while I'm tracing, it's going to be a lighter line, so it'll be easier to erase at the end. So I'm going to do all these different size circles. And look, I can even do a smaller one. Now, if you want to go back in here and draw another layer, that is fine. But I think I have quite a few circles. Using a fatter Sharpie, I'm going to outline all these edges before I get any farther. And I love that this is a really fat Sharpie. That I can go around all of my circles with. So you're going to outline all of those in a fat Sharpie. Your inside circle is for a face, whatever kind of face you want to put on your sun. It can be a sleepy face. It could be a happy. It's totally up to you, but your inside one is your face. From there, I've told you you can Google Zentangles. And Zentangles are just patterns and designs, because sometimes it's a little hard to think of what we want to do, and I always have people, what can I draw? What can I draw? So I'm letting you cheat and look at Zentangles. As you can see on my design, I have all sorts of designs all the way out. So you can use the regular Sharpies like I have, or you can go back and get a skinny Sharpie. And I'm not going to bore you with doing all of this, but these are the projects that amazing time lapses are made out of. So if you get to this point in your drawing, you can start to work on, you can put it on time lapse. To trace. Now, you're going to do your patterns right in Sharpie, because it will take way too long if you do it in pencil first and then have to trace a Sharpie. So step one is you're going to take the different circles and you're going to trace them out on your paper. Step two, you're going to use a super fat Sharpie. If your Sharpie doesn't work, save the lid, throw it away, and get another one. Trace all of the outside lines so there's a contrast. Step three, using skinny Sharpies and regular Sharpies, you're going to put different designs in each of those rings. Whatever design you have, it's got to fill the whole ring. And maybe I want to do a design like this. Some triangles. But then maybe inside of each triangle, I want to put a set of designs. So then maybe on this side. So again, lots of detail, lots of detail. Alrighty. When you are done and you have finished your sun with all of your designs going out, and you have a contrast of thick and thin, you might even go back. Last time I didn't have very many thin Sharpies, so I could go back. And I do want a contrast of thick and thin lines, so I can go and add a few more details, maybe with my skinny one, wherever you need to. When you are finished, you are going to get a paint set. And we are using warm colors. Warm colors. Yellow is the inside color, and then going out to warm. Our paint tray has quite a few of those. I'm going to let you use this red, violet, red. I'm waking up all my colors, orange, yellow. So I've got all those great colors. I am going to start with my middle. And as you go out, if you want to, like, I'm going to paint this one yellow because I really want it to be a yellow-orange. Then I could go with just my yellow-orange to make it ever so subtle as I'm going out. Then I can get it a little bit darker. If you want to, like, I love this design, so maybe in these I am going to paint some details. If you want to get a smaller paintbrush, you can. So you don't have to paint the whole ring one color. You're going to be careful not to paint them too close to each other so they don't run. Use this one as my very outside color. You can blend them. If I do that one, my hot red, and then I'm going to come back in here with red so that they can kind of blend together. Ah, what a great way to blend. And then you can just finish painting. You could mix some colors. So if I want a better red-orange, I could mix some of that red and that orange to come up with a dark color to go in between. Ultimately, there shouldn't be any white on your paper when you are done. And when you're finished, you can put it on the drying rack.